Hello everyone. Today we'll see some multiple choice questions. So these are some of the easy questions. So let us revise actually. Bronzes are the alloys of copper and aluminum, tin and iron, copper and tin. So the correct answer will be copper and tin. Because copper tin alloys is called as bronze, and what is called as copper zinc is called as brass. Okay. Question number 2. Martensite is produced due to normalizing, hardening, annealing or tempering. So martensite is produced by basically quenching method, and quenching is also called as hardening. So answer will be B. Okay. If you see the option D, tempering is something we do after producing the martensite to somehow decrease the hardness. Now question 3. Annealing process makes the material soft, hard, brittle, none of the above. So it makes the material soft. Okay. The carbon percentage in cast iron is greater than 2.54, 2.36, 2.06, 1.90. So answer will be 2.06. Why? Because we consider up to 2%, that is 2% we consider it is called steel, and above 2% it is cast iron. Okay. Now question 5. Stress relieving is carried out to harden a material, to reduce internal stresses, to improve its looks, none of the above. So stress relieving is, from the name itself you can say relieving, and it relieves the internal stresses. That means it reduces the internal stresses. So option B is the correct one. Now, austenitic stainless steel is non-magnetic, magnetic, paramagnetic or none of the above. It is non-magnetic. Okay. And what about ferritic stainless steel? It is magnetic. And martensitic, it is also magnetic. Okay. Wrought iron is heat treated easily, not heat treated at all, heat treated to sub-zero temperature, none of the above. So wrought iron is basically easily heat treated. Okay. Now question 8. Hot working is the process performed on iron and steel material above recrystallization temperature, below recrystallization temperature, in the liquid state, sub-zero temperature. So it is talking about the hot working. So hot working is always performed at above recrystallization temperature. Why above recrystallization temperature? Because at above recrystallization temperature, strain hardening effect decreases. Question 9. Magnetic particle testing is carried out for non-ferrous alloys, ferrous alloys, copper-based alloys or none of the above. So answer will be ferrous alloy, because the material need to be magnetic. It should conduct magnetism. So ferrous alloy is magnetic material. Now question 10. Approximate percentage of carbon in white cast iron is 1.7 to 2.3, 2.5 to 5, 0.6 to 2.4 or D, none of the above. So answer will be 2.5 to 5. Okay. We know that carbon content should be greater than 2. So the only option we have is option B. Now question number 11. 1841 high speed steel contains first vanadium 4%, chromium 18% and tungsten 1%, vanadium 1%, chromium 4% and tungsten 18%, vanadium 18%, chromium 1% and tungsten 4%, and D, none of the above. So the correct answer will be option B. Okay. So 1841 means 18% tungsten. Okay, 4 chromium and 1 vanadium. So tungsten is added to increase hot strength, chromium is added to increase wear resistance. Okay, and vanadium is added to increase the strength basically, and also it provides wear resistance. Vanadium forms vanadium carbides, tungsten also form tungsten carbides, chromium also form carbide. So this precipitates actually help in strengthening. Okay. Now, Miller indices are same for perpendicular planes, orthogonal planes, parallel planes, phase planes. So it will be parallel planes, because when we have two same parallel planes, the normal to this will also be normal to this plane. Okay, so when normal is same, that's what the Miller indices talks about. So any Miller indices of a plane is also the direction of the normal to the plane, so that will be equal. Now question 13. The powder metallurgy technique is used for producing parts from hard material in fabrication of non-ferrous products, in providing friction material, all of the above. So here, so absolutely for hard material like you see tungsten, chromium also, and these material are generally made by powder metallurgy. In non-ferrous products also we can use in providing friction material also it can be used. So answer will be all of the above. Wear resistance can be imparted in steel by adding sulfur, nitrogen, titanium and manganese. So the option will be titanium. Sulfur somehow increases brittleness, nitrogen stabilizes the austenite phase. Now question 15. Small amount of which one of the following elements, pair of elements, should be added in steel to increase its machinability? Okay, sulfur and phosphorus, nickel, manganese and copper, silicon. Okay, so the correct answer will be sulfur and phosphorus.